Hello everybody and welcome to episode 33 of Smackdown here on Universe Mode. Our first Smackdown after Payback. And it is time to kick things off with the 24/7 title on the line. As who will answer the call this week and challenge Obafemi for the championship? Oh ho ho ho. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the man who has the wrestling world talking. Penta El Zero Miedo is here on Smackdown. The last time we saw Penta here on Universe Mode, he and his brother Ray Fenix, the Lucha Brothers, tried to become the #1 contenders for the Smackdown Tag Team Championships. Obviously, they failed to become #1 contenders in this match, but now Penta, here alone, looking to win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career, where he challenges the new 24/7 champion Monday Night Raw's Obafemi for that championship to kick off SmackDown. Penta has won championships all around the world, one of the greatest luchadors in wrestling history. Penta, can he shock the world? We are back here on SmackDown. Sorry for the interruption. Penta is getting ready to challenge our new 24/7 champion, Obafemi. As here he is, Obafemi, making his first defense of that 24/7 championship this past Monday night on Raw. Obafemi defeated Big Bronson Reed in order to become the 24/7 champion. It was Obafemi's first match in Universe Mode in months. And Obafemi is back and appears better than ever. And he is back here on SmackDown as well, which was the brand that Obafemi made his start in his Universe Mode career. Who could forget when Obafemi qualified for the Intercontinental Championship ladder match at Elimination Chamber earlier this year? That was his Universe Mode in-ring debut. And now Obafemi, in his first match in his return, won that championship. And he will defend it for the first time against Penta El Zero Miedo to kick things off here on SmackDown. So many talented men have held that championship. Can Penta add his name to the list of 24/7 champions?
From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 207 pounds, Platinum El Caesar Mondo.
Penta looks ready.
Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Bart F.
Obafemi now contractually a Monday Night Raw competitor. Obviously, 24/7 rules means every Raw and every SmackDown, that championship must be on the line. And Penta appears to be the first challenger for Obafemi. No Ray Fenix here tonight, which is interesting. But Penta looking to go it alone and win his first piece of championship gold in his Universe Mode career. Penta the challenger, Obafemi the champion. 24/7 title match to kick off episode 33 of SmackDown. Here we go, and Femi looking to start things off looking to pummel the luchador. And Penta should have thought twice before coming out and agreeing to challenge Obafemi, especially in Femi's first title defense. But Penta has made a career out of being an underdog. Obafemi back on Smackdown. And Penta was able to escape the submission attempt by the champion. And now trying to chop down the much bigger Obafemi. Oh, went for an Irish whip, didn't connect there. Oh, but connected with an elbow. This is what Penta needs to get an opening. Look at the power into the Project Ciampa. A move formerly made famous by fellow SmackDown competitor Tommaso Ciampa of DIY. And Penta, such ridiculous feats of strength in the opening going. And now Penta waiting for Oba to get back to his feet. Into the drop kick. Great moves here by the challenger. Can Penta really do it? As he is feeling hyped. The champion rolling out of the ring. And Penta tope suicida. Penta looking to prove that maybe he can have some success on his own. We don't know where Rey Fenix is, but Penta doesn't seem to mind. No, and now it's Penta into the submission on Oba. Femi able to get out of it though. And now trying to bring Penta over to the corner. And now the champion appears to be back in control. Wait a minute. Penta now. Oh, into the STO. Oh, Penta wanted something big. Oba able to avoid it. And now has the luchador into the bear hug. Oh, but look at Penta. Such resilience with the elbows. Able to break out of it. Ooh, and takes the big man down. Chop block to the knee. Here's the cover. Do we have a new champion? Obviously not yet. And now Penta with the armbar. Could you imagine what Rey Fenix would think if Penta wins the 24/7 championship? It could be support or it could be jealousy. Obafemi into a power bomb. Flattening the challenger for the win. Wait a minute, what? Penta kicked out at 1. Where was this Penta in the Lucha Brothers tag title opportunities back in season 1? And now Oba. Splash. Full 270-pound plus frame. Wait a minute. Penta able to avoid it. Springboard drop kick. Penta out of desperation cover. And another kick out. Both these men looking to bring their A game tonight. This is for the most prestigious 24/7 championship. And now Penta feeling fired up. We could be moments away from crowning a brand new 24/7 champion here in Universe Mode. Super kick. The champ is down. Penta now. Coup de grace. Coup de grace. Shades of Finn Balor. Can Penta do it? Penta is the 24/7 champion here on Universe Mode.
And the new 24/7 champion, Platinum El Caesar Mondo.
Penta El Zero Miedo finally wins championship gold in his Universe Mode career to kick off episode 33 of Smackdown, beating the giant Obafemi and winning the 24/7 championship here tonight on Smackdown. What a win for Penta El Zero Miedo, our brand new 24/7 champion here on Universe Mode. Well, we are back here on Smackdown as it is time for our first ever 20-second count match. That's right, countouts will now be 20 seconds instead of 10 as here comes Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy time has come back to the blue brand.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Obviously, for the past month or so, Tiffany Stratton has been dealing with the former SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair and her new protege, Mariah May. Here tonight, Tiffany Stratton will go one-on-one with Mariah May. However, countouts will now be 20 seconds, so that way there's a chance that these two ladies do not have to suffer another countout finish again, as here comes the protege.
Marvelous Mariah May.
For the past couple of weeks, ever since Mariah May has been under the, no pun intended, learning tree of Charlotte Flair, Mariah May's stock here in Universe Mode has risen significantly, and Mariah May has really gotten under the skin of Tiffany Stratton and has always impressed every time the glamour has stepped foot inside the ring. Mariah May has all the tools to be a future champion, whether it's the Women's Intercontinental Championship or hell, even the SmackDown Women's title. As here we go, history being made here on Universe Mode, the first ever 20-second count match, Tiffany Stratton versus Mariah May, and it starts right now. And of course, more action still to come. We got Kevin Owens returning to Universe Mode. He goes one-on-one with a man he knows all too well, All Ego Ethan Page. We're also going to see Andrade in action. He goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe and Mariah May. Beautiful suplex, our main event. We're going to see the aerial assassin Will Ospreay go one-on-one with former WWE champion Shinsuke Nakamura. And we're going to see La Faction after their unfortunate countout win/loss in the SmackDown Tag Team title match at Payback. They will be in action against Chase U later on tonight. So all that and more still to come on SmackDown. And Mariah May and Tiffany Stratton have been battling so many times. You got to think these two ladies must know each other ridiculously well over these past few weeks. And what about moments ago, Penta El Zero Miedo becoming our brand new 24/7 champion. He's really taken the wrestling world by storm. Ooh, and well, Tiffany had a cover on Mariah May. And speaking of Storm, of course, Toni Storm was our former SmackDown Women's Champion. She held the title longer than anybody here on Universe Mode. And Mariah May used to be a protege of Toni Storm as well behind the scenes. Mariah wanted a wanted a cover on Tiffany Stratton. Tiffy, though, not wanting to lose very quickly. And now what does Mariah have in mind? Oh, into a wicked clothesline by the rookie. And this is what we mean. Every single week, Mariah May has improved one way or another. It'll be interesting to see how the weeks and months will come by and see if Mariah May could become a future women's champion. Right now, she is doing the bidding of Charlotte Flair, where Charlotte says, take Tiffany out of the equation for good. That is what Charlotte Flair wants before inevitably going for the women's title again. Mariah May with the code breaker for the win, and she does. What a win for Mariah May here on SmackDown.
Marvelous Maria May.
The code breaker, and that was all she wrote. What a victory for Mariah May. Surely the biggest win in her Universe Mode career so far. That was all she wrote. Mariah May victorious here on SmackDown, and I think Charlotte Flair somewhere is grinning from ear to ear. Mariah May successfully gets the job done for her mentor, and you gotta think, is this the end of the Charlotte and Mariah versus Tiffany rivalry? Or because of this, is it just the beginning? What a win for Mariah May here on SmackDown. As we are back here on SmackDown, what has already been an impressive episode so far. But ladies and gentlemen, it is the return.
One fall, making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 233 pounds, Sue Rick Lance.
It is the Universe Mode return of the former #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Swerve Strickland is here, as tonight he goes one-on-one with the ever-so-talented Trick Williams. And for Swerve Strickland, this is about building himself back up to the high ranks here on Universe Mode. Of course, it was at SummerSlam in the main event of Night 1 where Swerve Strickland had the opportunity to take the World Heavyweight Championship from our current champion, Roman Reigns. And Swerve Strickland, to say the least, got brutalized by the Tribal Chief. Swerve Strickland took a couple of weeks away to reflect, and now he is ready to be back here in a Universe Mode ring, looking to rise up the ranks once again. And he believes Trick Williams is the perfect opponent to return to Universe Mode 2. And Trick Williams, for this man, this is a huge opportunity to get a win over a well-respected name like Swerve Strickland. Trick Williams, a lot of people say, is talented in his own right.
And his opponent from
Whoop that
Columbia,
trick.
South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
For Trick Williams, he used to be the protege of Monday Night Raw superstar Carmelo Hayes. Obviously, those two split up in this year's Universe Mode draft. Trick Williams has been solo, and really ever since then, Trick Williams has really struggled to find his place here on SmackDown. But imagine if Trick Williams was able to get the win over Swerve Strickland here tonight, how that could benefit this young man's singles career here on Universe Mode. Trick Williams with a huge opportunity right now to get the victory over Swerve Strickland. Two of the greatest African American talents Universe Mode has to offer, not just SmackDown, and they go one-on-one for the first time ever here tonight. And Swerve, obviously, like we said, Swerve Strickland, this is about redemption. He wants to build up some wins before trying to go for that World Heavyweight Championship again. Of course, Swerve Strickland in AEW, former international champion, back when it was booked by Dylan of the Last Week in Wrestling podcast. And congratulations, Dylan, by the way, on your impending return in the next couple of weeks. Ooh! Trick Williams able to get back in the match, and I believe Swerve Strickland already busted open. Oh, and Swerve as well, former two-time 24/7 champion. Trick Williams yet to be a champion in his Universe Mode career, but Trick into the clothesline from the top. I don't think Swerve Strickland expected this much fight out of Trick Williams here tonight. And we still got so much action still to come here tonight on SmackDown. Our next Universe Mode Premium Live event will be in a number of weeks. Fastlane coming your way in a couple of weeks here on Universe Mode. It is slated to be an amazing event. Our final stop before Survivor Series War Games, our second annual Survivor Series. You got to think both Swerve and Trick would want a prominent spot on that show. Ooh, Swerve wanted a springboard cross body. But Trick Williams is doing great work of Swerve Strickland. You got to think Swerve's spirits are down. That performance at SummerSlam was probably the lowest point in Swerve's career. His first pay-per-view main event was a squash to Roman Reigns. But Trick could be on the rise. Oh, went for the axe handle. Swerve able to counter. Wasn't able to do anything about it, however, and now Trick is back in control. You gotta love it. Oh, but Swerve again. Very creative counters on the part of Swerve. Cover and a kick out. A lot more damage will need to be done in order for Trick to go down. Uh-oh. What does Trick have in mind? Power slam. Here's the cover for Trick Williams to get the victory. Almost got it. Trick Williams, he's wanted big wins for the longest time. Trick has got to be wondering, what do I have to do to put the former #1 contender away? And Swerve trying to find a vertical base and get back in this fight. Whoa, into the stomp. Great athletic display, and Swerve, this is just desperation at this point. Cover and another kick out by Williams. And now Swerve into the crossbody this time. As Williams finds his way outside the ring, Swerve now. Oh, paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero, who was an inspiration for so many of these young talents with his underdog personality. Oh, and Trick Williams. I am very impressed. This is why they always say never bet against the underdog, because for someone like Trick Williams, he could give you the performance of a lifetime. Knee by Swerve, able to stun Williams, however. Into the driver. Great athletic ability, and Swerve could be going for it. The Swerve stomp to Trick Williams. Can this be it for the win? Swerve beats Trick here tonight on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, Rick Lance.
It was a bit of a hard fight, but in the end, Swerve Strickland looks to be one step closer to redemption. You see him pointing to his waist. Swerve is back, and he is back on a mission, wanting another opportunity at that World Heavyweight Championship. Swerve could very well get it sooner or later, but this is the first stop to redemption, able to succeed. Swerve Strickland with an amazing victory over Trick Williams here tonight on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Smackdown as the former #1 contenders for the Smackdown Tag Team titles are back in action here tonight on Smackdown.
Tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Of course, it was a couple of nights ago at Payback where Roosh and Dragon Lee faced the Dudley Boys for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was a back and forth contest. Many points we thought Roosh and Dragon Lee were going to end the historic reign of the Dudley Boys. However, the match ended unfortunately by countout. Roosh and Dragon Lee won the match by countout. However, due to champion's advantage, the Dudley Boys were able to walk out of Payback still the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. You got to think that has got to be in the back of the minds of both Roosh and Dragon Lee that they should be champions right now. However, they are not. Roosh and Dragon Lee looking to build their way back to potentially earning a rematch against the Dudleys for those championship belts.
From Mexico, weighing in at 210 pounds,
Roosh, the indestructible one. I had the opportunity to speak to Roosh before SmackDown got on the air, and he was very disappointed. He was actually pissed that the match ended in countout, and that Roosh believes that he and Dragon Lee should be handed another opportunity for those tag team titles. He actually wanted that opportunity here tonight. However, the match was booked LFI versus Chase U. So Roosh said, if we have to break Chase U in order to get another opportunity for those tag team titles, so be it. Of course, Roosh had an amazing rivalry with Bandito in the early days of Universe Mode back when he was a part of the AEW roster. Roosh now here on SmackDown, united with his brother. As LFI, every time that they team up, they have been impressive. As the former #1 contenders are here facing the returning Chase University. Oh, are they not a team? Well, there's Duke Hudson with his MVP trophy.
from Adelaide, Australia, weighing in at 253 pounds, Duke Hudson.
And if you have not seen Duke Hudson, this man's physique, he has all the tools to be a world champion. However, Duke Hudson finds himself loyal to Mr. Andre Chase. Andre Chase awarded him as the valedictorian of Chase University, and this is the former #1 contender for the Hardcore Championship at one point, the Dean, Andre Chase.
Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase.
Andre Chase is an amazing individual every time he steps foot in between the ropes. And actually, Chase University used to be #1 contenders for the Dudley Boys in the SmackDown Tag Team titles in the past. It was earlier this year in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions where Chase U lost to the Dudley Boys. And that was in a match where Devon Dudley had an arm injury and still wrestled with that injury. Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, you got to think they've never forgotten about that opportunity. But either way, La Faction versus Chase U here tonight. And it's been a long time since we have seen Chase U in particular. No Thea Hale at ringside here tonight, but you got to think Thea Hale possibly backstage could be cheering them on. Dragon Lee wanted a shooting star press. Duke Hudson, the big man, was trying to avoid it. Dragon Lee does not want that to happen. You gotta think, imagine if Chase U are able to get the upset victory over LFI. Can that possibly earn them the next in line for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? As Hudson now into the cover on Dragon Lee, and almost got the win just like that. There's the tag to Mr. Chase. Andre Chase, one of the smartest individuals, into the Tiger Driver. And Andre Chase, don't let the silly look fool you. These two men can be quite ruthless. And look at this. With assistance of the shoulders of Mr. Chase, Duke Hudson with clubbing blows to Dragon Lee. And again, like we said, maybe the spirits of Roosh and Dragon Lee are not there because of their loss to the Dudley Boys and the Chase U. Amazing tag team chemistry in this matchup. You gotta think they've taken their time ever since the Night of Champions to train, to process. And they appear better than the condition that Roosh and Dragon Lee are in. And here we go. Now Dragon Lee trying to get back in this match. Drop kick connects on Andre Chase, and that could give Dragon the opening. He needs to tag in his brother, and he does. Roosh is in. Oh! Big boot by Andre. Shocked by that display. However, Roosh able to break free. Andre's not going to like this. We see what happens to anybody who steps foot in the ring with Roosh into the power slam. Uh-oh. Now Roosh focusing on Duke Hudson. And Hudson back first into the apron. But now Andre trying to go after Dragon Lee. Dragon with a cheap shot. And Roosh from behind into a suplex. Look at the position Mr. Chase was left in. Now Dragon Lee back in. Oh no, what is Dragon thinking? No. Oh, dropping Chase head first onto the apron. Chase U were doing so well in the opening going. Dragon Lee trying to hype up the crowd, went for another shooting star press. Andre Chase got the knees up. Oh! Big boot to the head. Right in front of the WWE Universe in attendance here on episode 33 of Season 2 of SmackDown. Count of 7, we could get another count out. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Dragon Lee needs to get back to his feet. And he does. No count out here tonight. And Dragon Lee is focused. He did not want to repeat a payback. He did not want to lose to Chase U of all teams as well. Ooh, face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, wait a minute. Andre Chase now looking to get back in control. Staring right at the face of Dragon Lee, and now goes over to his corner and tags in the MVP, the valedictorian Duke Hudson. What has he got planned? Whoa! Oh! Brilliant counter by Dragon Lee. One of the most creative counters I think we've ever seen. Oh, and an elbow. Roosh is now legal. Now what does Roosh have in mind? Oh, wait a minute. Oh! Ooh! There's the team spirit of La Faction. There's the cover, but Andre Chase immediately breaking up the cover. Of course, this could have big implications in the SmackDown Tag Team division. Who could be next in line to challenge the Dudley Boys for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships? And now the double team yet again by Chase University. And here we go. Andre. Fairy tale ending. But realizing Roosh is away from the ropes. That's the in-ring IQ of Chase U. Here's the cover by Andre for the victory here tonight. Almost got it. Tag team wrestling chants here tonight. Showing appreciations for all 4 of these men in this match. Oh! But Roosh does not appreciate Andre Chase. That's for damn sure. And Roosh is a man who just wants to torture individuals in order to get what he wants. And now Andre Chase again. What is he going for here? Oh! Rolls through. Brilliant athletic showing there by the Dean of Chase University. And now again Chase U into a double team. And uh-oh. Look at this. The suplex into the drop kick. Great coordination between these 2 men. Uh-oh. And Hudson into the Scorpion Death Drop. Roosh is motionless. And now Andre could be looking to finish him off. No. Look at this. Chase University knows that they are in control. And now they're just pummeling the big man. Great strategy by Chase University, keeping Roosh isolated. Here's the cover for the victory. Almost got it yet again. I think more tag teams need to have the strategy that Chase U has. Constant double teams, keeping each other fresh. Keep the opponents isolated. We should have done this at Night of Champions against the Dudleys. Maybe they'd be Smackdown tag champs today. And now Andre into the single leg Boston Crab, middle of the ring. Roosh has got nowhere to go. Oh, but Roosh, the determination of this man. And now a backbreaker. And now this is where Roosh is at his absolute best. Stomping away on the arm of Andre Chase. Here's the tag. Dragon Lee's illegal yet again. Went for the big boot, failed. And now these 2 men tangling. It's anybody's game now that Dragon Lee is back in this match. Oh! DDT by Andre. The fight that Chase University has tonight, it is impressive. They know it's been a couple of months since they have been in action. They do not want to lose and miss out on potentially another opportunity at the tag team titles. Canadian Destroyer by Dragon Lee. Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Almost got it for LFI. Knee pad is exposed. Chase tried to crawl to his partner. Takedown. Connects. This is it. Cover. No, you gotta be kidding me. LFI had the match won. Duke Hudson got involved. But Dragon Lee, the perseverance of this man. Drop kick. But he doesn't realize Chase crawling was corner. Duke Hudson's legal. Dragon Lee doesn't give a damn. Takes out Hudson. Goes after Chase. Dragon Lee wants he and his brother to have another opportunity at Glory. Oh! Misses the mark. And now Duke. East River Crossing. Here's the cover. Can this be enough for the tag team victory? Oh, no, referee John Cone took a little bit too long there in that pinfall attempt. Doesn't matter though. Oh! He's using his full body weight on Dragon Lee there. And now stomping away. This match has been going on for quite a bit now. These 2 teams don't give a damn. Again, double team by these 2 men. Look at this. Oh. Can this be enough? Roosh now getting involved. What a tag team finisher by those two men. And now that just made Mr. Chase angry. And you won't like the Dean of Chase U when he's angry. Telling everyone he's the smartest man in the Universe Mode roster. Roosh is reaching for the tag. He is desperate for the tag. Dragon Lee has no idea where he is. Rolls through. Hurricane Rana. And now Dragon Lee, he came to his senses, now trying to get in control. And that was the opening he needs. Now he tags his brother in. Draw, big boot again. Back and forth battle. Who is going to get the victory in this tag team match here on Smackdown? Andre taking Roosh down. Roosh now on the outside. Oh, and of course, Andre going to try to take the cheap route, take out Dragon Lee. Oh, and Duke Hudson. Hudson tried to pick a fight. Roosh sending Hudson into the steps. And now Roosh, this is his opening, into the driver. Can Roosh get LFI the redemption win? Roosh and Andre are all alone. Going for the double underhook pile driver. And Andre counters. That could have been the best opportunity for LFI. As Chase U is going to continue their dominance. Another tag. Are we going to see it yet again? Oh, you have got to be kidding me. And now Dragon Lee. Oh, and Hudson's pissed. Sending Dragon Lee over the top. Andre legal yet again. And here we go. Mr. Chase, tired of the games. Oh, no. Roosh. Uh-oh. Now he's got it. Double underhook pile driver. This has got to be it. No, get out of here. Duke Hudson broke up the pin again. Roosh is pissed. Rightfully so. Now he's looking to take out Hudson. But Chase able to recover from behind. And now look at these two. Big boot. But Lee was right there. Oh, into the V trigger. And Dragon Lee in perfect position. Can this do it? Can it be it? Takes him down. Get him. Get him. No. Dragon Lee had the match won. These two teams keep breaking each other's covers. It appears that this could go all night. Deep six. Oh. Vicious shot. Andre Chase back in the match. Dragon Lee, you could tell this has taken so much out of him. And like we said, he's not even 100% after his match at SummerSlam from Eric Rowan, where he was basically injured. Now collar and elbow tie up both men. Ooh, Lee wanted a strike. I am so impressed by the amount of fight and Chase U in this match. Ooh, great athleticism. And now watch, this is how they're going to win the match, isn't it? Oh, Roosh breaks it up at the last moment. I'm so glad we have no other tag team matches here tonight. Hudson's legal yet again. And Duke now wondering, what do I have to do? Dragon Lee. Irish whip. Oh, what a collision. Hudson's out. Tag to Roosh. You could see LFI. This has taken so much out of him. Surely not fully recovered from the match against the Dudleys at Payback either. Another tag to Chase. The tag team chemistry of Chase U on display. Roosh now sending Mr. Chase to he and Dragon's corner. Headbutt. Oh, God. And Roosh is obviously angry. Now gonna choke the life. Shades of his past, his heel tactics. Dragon Lee had to talk him out of it. Shot to the leg. Now here's the cover. Can this finally be enough? LFI have won. Roosh and Dragon Lee. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? The Smackdown Tag Team Champions. The Dudley Boys are here. Talking trash to LFI. Saying we're still the champs. Well, it appears that LFI still have the Dudley Boys advantage. Still have their attention. As ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, sooner rather than later, I bet they're going to run it back. As Roosh and Dragon Lee win a long and grueling matchup against Chase University. And it appears the Dudley Boys also want to run it back for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Well, hopefully that match could be official by SmackDown General Manager Wolf Ferris. Hopefully we get that match at some point in the near future, because all four of these men clearly still want it. And I bet the WWE Universe want it as well. But what a win for LFI here tonight on SmackDown. Well, it was a long and grueling matchup, but the show must go on. As ladies and gentlemen, here comes the prize fighter, Kevin Owens, making his way to the ring here on SmackDown as he goes one-on-one with All Ego, Ethan Page.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens.
Of course, Kevin Owens has been involved in the Intercontinental Championship scene for the past few weeks. Kevin Owens actually owns a pinfall victory over our reigning and defending Intercontinental Champion Eric Rowan. Of course, at Payback, Kevin Owens' buddy Sami Zayn lost to Eric Rowan. Kevin Owens had an opportunity to enter that match at Payback, make it a triple threat. However, Owens lost last week to Braun Strowman. And Kevin Owens, he has been pissed off about that fact. Owens is back here on SmackDown wanting to fight. Ethan Page answering the call as here comes All Ego. back here on SmackDown.
Weighing in at 225 pounds, Ethan Page.
Of course, Kevin Owens and Ethan Page, a lot of history from earlier this year here on Universe Mode, more particularly when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn faced the North, the team of Ethan Page and Josh Alexander. But now Ethan Page, this is all about him. Ethan Page obviously has been very vocal on social media about wanting more opportunities here on the Blue Brand, wanting opportunities at championships. Remember, Ethan Page's pay-per-view debut was WrestleMania, where he and Kevin Owens, among many others, were part of a six-man ladder match for the United States Championship, and that was while Ethan Page was a contracted SmackDown talent. He could have brought the U.S. title to Raw, or he could have been on Monday Night Raw if he won that match. Ethan Page even said, hey, I wish I was on Raw at this point. But here we go, running it back. Owens versus Page right now here on SmackDown. Ooh. Nice power bomb there by Owens to start off the match. And of course, Kevin Owens is going to be emotional. He's going to be frustrated because Kevin Owens said, if I was a part of that match, either Sami or I would be standing here Intercontinental Champion right now. Kevin Owens yet to be a champion here on Universe Mode. Ethan Page, former 24/7 champion. Kevin Owens, he's never won a title, and that has got to eat away at Owens. Oh, nice big boot there by Ethan Page. And now Page just stomping away on KO. Ethan Page, they always say he is the man with the devil's smile, wanting to do whatever it takes to get all the attention and any win he can. Owens, though, with a DDT. Who could forget when Kevin Owens, back in the later stages of Season 1, main evented the Extreme Rules Premium Live event, where he faced Jon Moxley for the WWE Championship. Almost won that match. And now Owens calling out the Intercontinental Champion, Eric Rowan. Ethan Page able to counter whatever Owens was thinking. Oh! Big shot with the kick. Owens back to his feet. Oh, wait a minute. Ethan Page was thinking something big. But now KO able to get out of that position. Oh! Now a crossface. Oh, referee John Cone, great officiating, calling for the rope break. So now Owens going to continue the punishment. Ooh! You got a face there by Ethan Page. And Ethan Page, in the short time he has been here on Universe Mode, it's always a big fight feel when he steps foot in between those ropes. Oh! Dropping Owens head first onto the apron. That could be a concussion. Ethan doesn't give a damn, though. And now KO. Uh-oh. Fallaway slam to Ethan Page. As now Kevin Owens bringing Ethan Page back inside the ring. What does Owens have in mind? Into the Tornado DDT. Covered by the prize fighter for the victory. No. And that is just going to eat away at KO even more. Owens has been a man begging for opportunities, begging for chances at gold. And oftentimes Owens always finds himself almost lost in the shuffle. But this match against Ethan Page here could really prove Owens' worth here on the Blue Brand. Ooh, big shot to Ethan. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Ethan Page go. Ethan Page going ham on Owens. Here's the cover for the win against the prize fighter. Almost got it. And now Ethan with a barrage of strikes. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Taking KO down. Owens now struggling to get back to his feet. Oh, what the hell? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, ha, ha, what a maneuver by Ethan Page for the win. Oh. But Mr. All Ego is not done yet. Can he do it? Has Owens in position for the Ego's Edge. Cover. Shoulders are down. And Owens again kicks out. The prize fighter standing strong, but Ethan Page drops Owens with a DDT. Ethan Page pissed off that Kevin Owens kicked out of the Ego's Edge. And now he's looking to make the prize fighter pay. And the elbow drop. Ethan Page says he wants the opportunities. Owens had a chance at the Intercontinental Championship. Ethan Page hasn't had anything similar to that in months. And Ethan Page is just pummeling KO. Another cover. This could very well be it. It is. Ethan Page beating Kevin Owens. Wait a minute. That's Eric Rowan, the Intercontinental Champion, bashing KO with the belt. Eric Rowan is here. The Intercontinental Champion is here. Eric Rowan coming to the ring and bashed Kevin Owens in the face with the Intercontinental Championship. Obviously, Eric Rowan has not yet forgotten about the fact that Kevin Owens has a pinfall victory over Eric Rowan. Kevin Owens, it's not been a very good night for him. He lost a match to All Ego Ethan Page, and immediately afterward, Eric Rowan bashing Kevin Owens in the face with the Intercontinental Championship belt. As it appears, Eric Rowan has picked his next challenger. He wants Kevin Owens, and I bet when Kevin Owens wakes up, he's going to want that match too. We could very well be on the way to seeing Kevin Owens versus Eric Rowan for the Intercontinental Championship sooner rather than later. We are here on Smackdown. Here comes Andrade. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's the World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is beating the hell out of Andrade. Andrade made his way to the ring. He was going to face Samoa Joe. The World Champion Roman Reigns returns and is beating the hell out of Andrade. What the hell is this all about? Andrade was scheduled for a match with Samoa Joe. The match is now underway. Of course, Andrade, for the past couple of weeks, has begged and begged for opportunities against Roman Reigns, even called out members of Roman's own family, faced Jacob Fatu a couple of weeks ago. Now Andrade facing someone that Roman Reigns deeply respects in Samoa Joe. I did not expect the world champion to even be here, blindsiding Andrade. When Andrade was making his way to the ring, Andrade appears to be fine now. Roman Reigns, I didn't even think the world champ was even here. Andrade! What a slingshot maneuver there to Samoa Joe. You gotta think, Usually Andrade would still be feeling shell-shocked after that attack by Roman Reigns. But Andrade is doing great now. You gotta think, now that he's got the world champ's attention, that's gotta be giving Andrade a huge energy boost against Joe. Cover? No. And Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine, he's also been very vocal about his lack of opportunities ever since he came to Smackdown. Now, obviously, these two men, a little bit of history in their time in NXT. Two former NXT champions. And Samoa Joe now looking to get in control of this matchup. Roman Reigns has finally responded to Andrade's disrespect. And Andrade's still going strong here against Samoa Joe. Something you gotta respect. And now taking Andrade down. And now Samoa Joe looking to pick apart Andrade. And maybe get his own bit of attention from the Tribal Chief. Oh, Andrade with a kip up. Ooh, Joe kicking him away. Went for the shoulder tackle, missed. And now Andrade, around the world we go. Andrade is just so damn amazing every time he steps foot in the ring. Another kick out by Joe, however. He's still got 2 more matches still to come. Of course, our main event, Will Ospreay going one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura, and then a triple threat match to crown #1 contenders. Oh! Nice Hurricane Rana there by Andrade to crown the #1 contender for Becky Lynch in the SmackDown Women's Championship. It'll either be Kairi Sane, Julia Hart, or Mercedes Moné. Andrade Salida del Sol to Samoa Joe at ringside. Andrade does not appear to be done. You have got to be kidding me. Moonsault connect. No, it didn't. Missed the mark. Oh. Well, Samoa Joe has seen enough. Oh no. Andrade is now going to be tortured by Joe. 2 Samoans named Joe hates Andrade here tonight. Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe. And now Joe gonna bring Andrade back inside the ring. No! Instead he's gonna pummel him a little bit more. Wait a minute. Stundog Millionaire. Athletic display by Andrade off the charts. Once again, a count of 5. Andrade making his way back inside the ring. I cannot believe Andrade has caught the attention of our Tribal Chief, World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. And I think Andrade gonna go for it again. He's got it. Andrade does not want a count out. I don't blame him. If at first you don't succeed, try again. That was exactly what he did. And now the moonsault connects on Samoa Joe. And ladies and gentlemen, this could be it. Andrade has Joe into the hammerlock DDT. And Andrade for the victory. No, not yet. One more time chance by the WWE fans in attendance. Andrade though, frog splash. Paying homage to the late great Eddie Guerrero. And another moonsault. And another one. Andrade is going ham. Uh-oh. You have got to be kidding me. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we found our new #1 contender. Andrade with the win over Samoa Joe. Oh no. And speaking of, the world champion's back. Roman Reigns, who attacked Andrade before the match. And Andrade noticing that Roman Reigns is back on the ramp. And Andrade looks like he's going to get his pound of flesh. These two men are arguing, being like, what the hell are you doing here? Oh, here we go. Andrade and Roman Reigns coming to blows. Andrade has insulted Roman's family for weeks. And Roman Reigns has heard enough. It was enough to draw Roman out of hiding. Andrade wants a shot at the world title, and it appears Roman Reigns is gonna give it to him, as Andrade has got his answer. Roman Reigns agreeing to put his World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Andrade. As, ladies and gentlemen, it is a true David versus Goliath storyline. When this match happens, can Andrade, especially after that performance here tonight against Samoa Joe, could Andrade very well be our next World Heavyweight Champion? I can't believe it. Roman Reigns is back. His new challenger is Andrade, and Andrade with a huge win over Samoa Joe here on Smackdown. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our co-main event of the evening, as it is a triple threat match to decide Becky Lynch's first challenger for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as the former SmackDown Women's Champion Julia Hart of the House of Black, formerly of the House of Black, is here. It's been a long time since we have seen Julia in action.
Making her way to the ring from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, Julia Hart.
Obviously, the last time we've really seen Julia Hart was during the Intercontinental Championship Gauntlet Eliminator. Before that, she was a part of the triple threat match in Backlash in Puerto Rico for the SmackDown Women's Championship, where she was pinned by the eventual winner, Charlotte Flair. Now, Julia Hart looking to get back in that position to try to become a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion in Universe Mode. Julia Hart, the second ever SmackDown Women's Champion in Universe Mode. Obviously, the first being Monday Night Raw's Roxanne Perez. And look at the eyes. Julia Hart appearing more focused than ever. As Julia, can she very well get that match against Becky Lynch? Here comes a woman who, during her only one-on-one opportunity at the title, lost by countout, and never has gotten a one-on-one rematch since. Kairi Sane of the Kabuki Warriors is here.
The Kabuki Warriors from Yamaguchi, Japan.
Kairi Sane, an amazing individual, first ever IWGP Women's Champion, an amazing athlete, an amazing signing for Friday Night SmackDown as well, quickly impressing, quickly etched her name in the SmackDown Women's Championship picture earlier this year, where she challenged Charlotte Flair at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Women's Championship. However, Kairi Sane was not able to get the job done, lost by countout, failed to win the Women's Iron Survivor at SummerSlam. However, Kairi Sane with another chance to get another opportunity at that SmackDown Women's crown. Can she do it? And ladies and gentlemen, that's not all. The last competitor is the CEO. Mercedes Moné is here. Can Mercedes Moné get the opportunity of a lifetime at Fastlane? Mercedes Moné has never gotten a one-on-one SmackDown Women's Championship match in her career. We haven't really seen a lot from Mercedes Moné in a little while, but Mercedes Moné, obviously with a deep history with our current women's champion Becky Lynch, obviously 2 of the 4 horsewomen alongside Charlotte Flair and Bayley. Mercedes Moné is here. Can she get that opportunity? Who will be the first to challenge Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's Championship? It'll either be Julia Hart, Kairi Sane, or Mercedes Moné. Our women's co-main event is right now #1 contenders for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And obviously Kairi Sane and Mercedes Moné, a lot of history in Japan and WWE. And look at this, Julia Hart and Mercedes teaming up on Kairi. Oh, Julia Hart quick to blindside Mercedes. Remember, every woman for herself in a triple threat match, because you're going to go to a pay-per-view and challenge one of the best in the world in Becky Lynch for the women's title. Only one can get the win. And Kairi tried to get a burst of energy. Mercedes and yet another neck breaker. Remember, Becky Lynch won a triple threat match against Asuka and Lita to win the SmackDown Women's Championship a couple of weeks ago. Around a month ago, actually. And now Kairi rolls through Julia Hart. And now, oh, Bayley to belly. Mercedes taking a move out of her own best friend's playbook with the Bayley to belly. And now Mercedes is on a roll. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications under triple threat rules. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. 1 fall to a finish. First woman who gains pinfall or submission becomes the #1 contender for Becky Lynch's SmackDown Women's Championship. Kairi able to break the grip of Mercedes. But now Mercedes into a bulldog. And Julia with a baseball bat. Like we said, no DQ. And now to Kairi for good measure. Oh, Jesus, Murphy. Right to the skull. Oh, and Julia was going for a punt kick. Didn't really work. And now Mercedes drops Julia down. And Mercedes Moné, when she first came to Universe Mode, we thought she was already going to be a women's champion by now. Obviously, not a lot has really gone in Moné's favor, but it could tonight. Julia Hart. Now it appears Julia and Kairi going to want to both take Mercedes out of the equation. And Julia with a knee. And Mercedes with a clothesline. As it is still the former Sasha Banks that's in control here in this triple threat match on SmackDown. And remember, our main event still to come. Will Ospreay one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura. And Mercedes. Amazing Hurricane Rana there. And Mercedes with yet another Bulldog connecting on Kairi. Kairi tried to get back to her feet. And look at this. Julia and Mercedes. Double Russian leg sweep. Mercedes going for the cover, but that wasn't really wise. Julia was right there to break it up. DDT. And now Irish whip. It's now just Kyrie and Mercedes in the ring. Julia gonna stand in ringside and let these two ladies fight for themselves. Very good strategy by Julia Hart. Let these two women take each other out and then pick the bones. Oh, that was what she tried to do. Didn't really work. Kyrie 2 steps ahead. Ooh. Julia, though, able to counter whatever Kyrie was thinking. And another knee. But Mercedes with the sledgehammer to Julia Hart. Here's the cover and a kick out. Not enough damage done yet. Kairi Sane able to recover. Now Kyrie into a submission. Julia quickly able to break it up. And a neck breaker to Monet for her troubles. Spare! Julia taken out. And now taking down Mercedes, going for the leg. Very smart strategy on the part of Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane is so athletic. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And can Kairi Sane do it? Can Kairi get the opportunity into the... No, missed. But, and Mercedes with the kendo stick. Kairi didn't really connect with that insane elbow at all. But now Kairi gonna make Mercedes Monet pay. Whoa. Kairi using her quickness to her advantage. And now Mercedes into the kill switch, into the bulldog. And Mercedes is standing tall for the time being. Sends Kairi over the top rope. As now all three ladies battling on the outside of the ring. Julia with a suplex. And now Kairi Sane grabbing that sledgehammer. Waiting patiently. Oh, Mercedes already in the ring, and Kairi going for the cover. Tried to steal the opportunity away. Julia says no. Oh, Julia throwing Kairi outside the ring, and Mercedes from behind. No. Julia able to avoid it. And now Julia trying to stretch the body of Mercedes Monet. Mercedes rolls her up. And Kairi into a neck breaker. And now these two ladies from Japan. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen this. The meteor to the gut. And now Mercedes using the sledgehammer. Time to play the game. Can Mercedes become the #1 contender? No. Julia Hart breaking it up. Ooh. Mercedes with a nice kick, and it appears it could be it. The Money Maker. To Julia Hart for the win. No, Kairi was right there. The Money Maker connected on Julia, but was not enough. Oh, neck breaker. I believe the handle of that sledgehammer hit the back of the neck of Monet. That could require surgery. Ah, blue mist. Blue mist to Kairi Sane. This could be it for the #1 contendership. No. Kairi Sane was blinded by the blue mist. That's something that Kairi's partner Asuka usually does. Oh, stunner by Kairi on Mercedes. And now a punch right to the face. Julia tried to creep from behind. Look at the power of Sane. Oh, Alabama slam. And now Mercedes into the leg lock. And on Kairi Sane. Can Mercedes get the job done? No. Who will win this match? Oh, another spear by Kyrie. Who will win this match and become the #1 contender for the Smackdown Women's Championship? Julia Hart takes Kyrie down. Uh-oh. Oh, we haven't seen this in a while. The bank statement. The bank statement is in. Julia Hart could tap. Mercedes Moné has done it. Mercedes Moné is the #1 contender for the Smackdown Women's title. Mercedes Moné has been clamoring for months that she has never gotten a one-on-one championship match in her Universe Mode career yet. That changes now. Mercedes Moné will face her longtime friend Becky Lynch at Fastlane for the SmackDown Women's Championship. What a win for Mercedes Moné, and could we potentially be looking at our next SmackDown Women's Champion? Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. It is a dream match.
Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 231 pounds, Will O'Grady.
As I had the opportunity to speak to Will Ospreay earlier today, and he said he is looking to put the rivalry of him and Bullet Club Gold in the rear-view mirror. Will Ospreay says he has one goal in mind now, and that is the World Heavyweight Championship, wanting to become a two-time world champion. Will Ospreay also said there's also one man in Universe Mode I've yet to face, and that is Shinsuke Nakamura, the former WWE champion, the man that a lot of people say was originally supposed to be Will Ospreay's WrestleMania opponent earlier this year. Will Ospreay has been begging for this match for months, and he gets it tonight against Shinsuke. Will Ospreay is always a joy to watch in the ring. He's been so focused on Jay White and Bullet Club Gold in recent months. Now he finally faces someone a little bit different. Here comes the former undisputed WWE Universal Champion, the first ever Money in the Bank holder in Universe Mode history. Shinsuke Nakamura is here.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Obviously, the reason why a lot of people think Shinsuke Nakamura was originally supposed to be Will Ospreay's WrestleMania opponent was because Will Ospreay won the Men's Royal Rumble earlier this year. In that same event, Shinsuke Nakamura cashed in Money in the Bank and won the WWE Championship. However, a mere 48 hours later, Jon Moxley would win back the WWE Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura, and then Drew McIntyre, a couple weeks after that, won the Elimination Chamber, and we got McIntyre versus Ospreay at WrestleMania for the title. A lot of people wonder, what if it was Shinsuke versus Ospreay at WrestleMania? That question gets answered here tonight. Nakamura has also been begging for this match. Never got it until now. Now the question's answered. If it was Nakamura versus Ospreay for the title, who would have won? We get that answer right now. And Will Ospreay, obviously, he's got to be so glad to face someone other than Jay White. Powerbomb to Nakamura in our main event cover. And a kick out by Shin. Two former world champs going at it. Oh! And Ospreay, obviously at WrestleMania, failed to win the only world title in Universe Mode he is yet to win. That is the undisputed WWE title from Raw. Ospreay, the first ever AEW World Champion in Universe Mode history, is also a former World Champion here on Smackdown. Never won that WWE title. Shinsuke Nakamura, however, has. Oh! And Ospreay doing a very good job at picking apart Nakamura in the early stages of our main event. Ooh. This is what happens when you step in the ring with the best in the world. Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. Obviously at Payback, Will Ospreay teamed up with a phenomenal AJ Styles to defeat. Ooh. Ospreay wanted the kick. Nakamura able to move out of the way. Great in-ring IQ from Shinsuke. Obviously, Will and AJ Styles were able to defeat the team of Jay White and Juice Robinson at Payback a few days ago. And Ospreay has every intention of leaving that rivalry in the rearview mirror. Ospreay says he is done with Jay White. Let that be other people's issues. He wants the world title. But Shinsuke Nakamura says, hey, so do I. And we were supposed to face each other at WrestleMania if it wasn't for Jon Moxley and if it wasn't for Drew McIntyre. And now Nakamura picking apart Ospreay in the corner. You gotta think for Shinsuke Nakamura in particular, this is about redemption. Nakamura, former 24/7 champion here in Universe Mode, as well as a former WWE champion. Ospreay now. Moonsault. Here's the cover on Nakamura for the victory. Kick out. Ospreay, often regarded as the greatest of this current generation. Hard to argue with that. Two of New Japan Pro Wrestling's greatest exports. Ospreay and Nakamura cover. Quick kick out by Shin. Looking to keep this match alive. Oh, and look at Will now. Going for the leg of Nakamura. Very good strategy. So that way Nakamura cannot go for the Kinshasa, his finishing maneuver. I think Ospreay was thinking hidden blade. Nakamura. Oh! Ospreay looking to hit it. Didn't get it. And now Shin has Ospreay. Into the driver. And now the former WWE World Champion has Ospreay in position. Went for the Kinshasa, failed. Ospreay now. Leapfrog. Drop down. Hidden blade by Will Ospreay. Here's the cover for the win. Will Ospreay wins. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Jay White. Jay White wasn't done. Wait a minute, Jay White. What the hell? Oh my god, that's Hell in a Cell. Jay White. Oh, wait a minute. These two men fighting inside a steel cage. Ospreay and Jay. Oh, and Jay White realizes he can't run. And now Will Ospreay bashing Jay White inside a steel cage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the rivalry is not yet over. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the end of an era. This rivalry is not done, and it appears Jay White has issued a challenge. Let's end this at Hell in a Cell. That will be one hell of an epic match. Jay White and Will Ospreay have been fighting and feuding for months. Hopefully, this could be the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to conclude episode 33 of Smackdown here on Universe Mode. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to turn post notifications on, so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy, Willie Does Wrestling. I will see you in the next video. Be good, people, and peace.